for being here because I wanted to earn more and I wanted an opportunity that was going to allow me to have the time freedom that I've always wanted. But today I'm going to tell you my own personal journey.
I learned to be self-aware. Who am I? What am I into? And how do I want to make people feel? I mastered that first. Because once you start talking on social media, that's going to be your voice.
My name is 16 Ramos, born and raised in the Philippines, and I am the founder of NuGirls. The NuGirls is a team of online entrepreneurs that mainly use social media platforms to talk about and sell products that they love and enjoy using. Social media is very interesting to me in that it connects people from all over the world, and it has no geographical boundaries, and it doesn't recognize time zones. And not only is it a platform for people to talk about their lives mindlessly, it can actually change people's lives and they can create great things out of it. And so to me, it was a no-brainer to build a business on it. So at one point, as I was scrolling through my feed, I decided, you know what, I'm going to learn how to earn through this. And not only that, I'm also going to teach people how to do the same thing. So that led to the creation of the NuGirls team, and my vision for it was to empower women to take control of their lives and take control of the way they earn and how they earn that income in the comfort of their own homes. So social media was the main deal for me, and I was going to teach them real skills to take them from zero to being an entrepreneur, a full-fledged entrepreneur, all online. The first 6 months of building the NuGirls was grueling to me, to say the least, but not because I was pressured to do well. It was because I was so passionate about it. I had no sleep, I wasn't eating right, but it was because I was coming from a place where I finally knew what I was doing. Working on this business, I had already been in here 4 years prior to studying the whole social media scene. So when I entered it, to me, it was a comfortable space. I was familiar with it, and I was excited to create collaterals. So I spent 18 hours a day just creating video and collaterals to train my team. So it was all training videos, online catalogs, price lists, everything that a new girl in the future would need to go from zero to entrepreneur. And I wanted them to learn all of this without meeting me. And I can't be in two places at the same time, and I can't just fly anywhere to train everyone. So I wanted it to be simple. I wanted them to learn it at their own time, their own pace, all online. So I wanted to make sure that all of that was seamless in the first 6 months of building that quietly in the background before I started to recruit my first new girl. So we started recruiting in January 2016, and it was humble beginnings. At first we were bringing in 30 people a month, and then it was 50 people a month, and then it became 100, and now we're bringing in more than 2,000 people every month, which is pretty exciting. So in mid-2015, I sat down with my best friend, Z, who is the co-founder of the team, and we decided we are going to launch NuGirls. So we blocked off the name on Facebook and launched the Facebook page, and then we started creating the materials for it. And the demographic at first was so broad because we wanted to market to everyone, because we wanted everyone to earn through social media, but then we realized it was too hard to market to everyone. So we narrowed it down and started with who we are. So we wanted to market to girls who were ambitious, because we both were ambitious. We like to look good and feel great, and we're not scared of working hard and dreaming big dreams. And so we wanted to appeal to people with the same mental wavelength, who thought the same as us.
So me and 16 have been thinking about a way to kind of make the business better for a lot of the girls out there, because, you know, in our age right now, we are multitaskers. We really want to do so many things with our time to make sure that we are getting the best of it. And not everybody has the gift of time. A lot of them are also young moms. A lot of them have also other jobs who are not really being able to get enough money from that. So me and Six, we sat down a lot of times, not just one time, and then we thought about this grand plan. It's just that so many times we've been thinking, girl, what are we gonna do about this? Girl, what do you think if we do this? You know, there's so many things that we saw online, so many things that we saw from other people that we were trying to figure out. And then we started simplifying it. First off, I think we started with a name. We wanted to have a branding to who we wanted to be and what it would look like. We thought of the aesthetic, we thought about the vibe, the culture of what NuGirls was about. And then we started figuring out the system that would fit to the culture as well. So since we were all young girls, going out and about, trying to save up money, but also trying to make the most out of it, then we thought of the products that we had. So we sat down and I said, girl, what are the best selling products that you have that you've been selling throughout the years and what worked for you? And she started listing them down. And I said, what about the things that are a little cheaper, the things that are 1,000 pesos or less? How about those items and the items that can actually have results? She said, oh, we have the toothpaste, we have the deodorant. And I said, that's perfect. And we started thinking about ways to sell it, how we can make it cheaper or more affordable to the people, how the system is going to be from there.
So we mostly promote affordable products, meaning products that are below the 2,000 peso mark, because we just wanted it to be easier to sell rather than marketing the mid-range products, which are 5,000 pesos and above. We wanted it to be easier to sell and to consume and purchase. So we also wanted products that were that translated into before and after pictures online, because if you're going to work on an online business, you have to have products that are demonstratable and can translate into clear before and after pictures. So they have to have instant results or quick results that people can talk about. So we came up with a list of 15 to 20 products that are affordable, that are easy to sell, easy to talk about, and you can take pictures with it. You can demonstrate it on live broadcast. You can demonstrate it in person if you'd like.
Normal consumer was going to be interested in that particular product or this particular business. But it was always about trying to make money immediately for our NuGirls. And then it was about focusing more on how to create that business for those who are like-minded women who wanted to take advantage of this opportunity, and we guided them from there. That's how it started to grow, you know? Everything from there just came naturally. There was a momentum to it. When it came to the target audience for NuGirls, we really thought of all of the women out there who wanted quality products. We can't say just millennials, because there were girls out there, or there were women who were older than us who really valued quality products, and I think that's what people want nowadays. They're not looking for the cheapest thing. They're looking for something that's inexpensive. People who just wanted quality items at a good price. When it came to actually creating the business, we really wanted the girls out there who wanted that extra cash. To get that extra cash was never for themselves. It was more for their family. It was really those boss babes or those boss girls out there who wanted to have a good life, to be free, to be able to use that time for quality people or for even themselves. We wanted to have, I like to say, an army of empowered women. We wanted women to feel like they can do something with their lives and be able to be that online mogul that they could be.
The concept of reselling is very much acknowledged and accepted in the market. You know, buying your clothes, bags, shoes, everything, beauty products, personal care products from social media platforms or e-commerce websites is so much accepted, and it is a very positive country, like digitally optimistic country, in that 74% of the population believes that there is so much opportunity, so much great things you can do on social media. And 56% of the population do their research about products, want to know information about products, and buy their products online. And so we realized that because we didn't know this going into it. So when we realized that, we thought, you know what, we could really make a lot of money and teach a lot of people how to make money on this. So the reselling community was a big realization, a big contributor to the direction of NuGirls. But we didn't just want it to be attractive to resellers who had existing sales backgrounds and who can sell for a living, who have real sales skills, but we wanted the system to be simple enough for someone who didn't have sales background, who didn't know how to sell at all, and we want them to take a look at the system and be able to do it regardless of whether or not they had a sales background before. So we created and tailor-fit our training materials to market to people like that in general, to become a full-fledged entrepreneur, someone with real sales skills, even when they didn't have that before.
Before, kasi I'm online seller na talaga. Because I have a boutique. Before, it was a gift shop. And then, naging accessories, dress, clothes, lahat, shoes.
Do you still resell other items aside from those products and why?
Old walks, since wala siya sa Misty products. And then, kasi very fanatic sa clothes. Ever since kasi kailangan din sa work ko noon, until now, yung pa rin yung pet. So, nagkaroon ako ng baby, hindi ko na-cherish yung pagiging mom. With the help of Skin and online selling, basta cherish ko yung pagiging mom. Kailangan ko siyang balikan yung mga years na hindi ko nagawa. Kasi lumalaki yung bata na hindi ko masyado siyang nakakasama because of the business na demand. So, life's changing as a mother. Actually, sister ko talaga nag-start. So, before joining, NuGirls na siya. So, automatic NuGirls na rin ako. Pero I don't have any idea about NuGirls. It's just that, I think it's just the group, a certain team lang, and then selling lang. That's it. So, wala akong idea about the NuGirls, about the community itself, how they work. Kala ko it's just a support team lang, pero not just a support team. Beyond that, marami. Actually, kasi iba yung goal ko eh. Kasi gusto ko, not just me, lang ang nakaka-experience ng blessings. I want to share them. I want to be a channel of blessings sa team ko. Kung ano yung nararamdaman ko, gusto ko iparating din sa kanila.
Did you just want an extra cash or did you want
Big money. Of course, big money kasi ano eh. Siguro na sa akin na yung personally, I always think big. Of course, dito pili, lalaki siya. Before, I was thinking na the more you post, the more coaches you get. Ganun lang. Then yun lang yung thinking ko as a online seller. But when you get into NuGirls, all the updated trainings, all the strategies, all the planning, every week yan, weekly, planning na. So, if I'm not into NuGirls, maybe baka nag-meet na rin ako sa online. Since 80% for the best selling product sa trend. Yun yung sinasabi namin hashtag, katas ng toothpaste. Doon kasi sa lahat ng start. Second is the liquid body crack. Second is the side pillow page. So, and then the last one is the DVD. Each and every Muslim members has a unique way of selling. For me, confident. Very, very confident ako to sell anything about Muslim products. Kasi all Muslim products, alam mo na, worth the price.
At first, my main goal was to earn extra income aside from the salary that I'm earning in my full-time job. Since I'm always online, so why not take the opportunity to earn extra? Everything is online eh. So, bibigay niya lang yung mga links na pwede kong i-check. And then, aaralin na siya. So, parang self-learning online. I just want to give more to my mom.
So we like to teach our NuGirls real skills on how to tell stories on social media and provide value on these platforms. And to me, providing value means that you appeal to a person's emotion, make them feel things. If you entertain them, then that's entertainment value. Make them laugh, make them feel touched and inspired. then that's value added too. Or if it's simply a piece of content that's informative and educational, then that's providing value too. But so far, after all that I've seen, after all the content that I've seen, the most valuable piece of content would be the kind that is authentic, that's genuine, that comes from the heart. So what I teach the team is how to tell real stories, authentic life experiences with either the product or what they felt through the business, and just appeal to people's emotion and inspire them with these stories. Every day is different. No 2 days are similar. Some days it's like this when it's traveling and I'm up on stage. Some days it's shooting about products, video shoots, product shoots, just photo shoots with the team. But on most days it's pretty boring if you look at it from the outside because it's mostly team building, business building, sending a lot of messages. It's 12 to 18 hours a day in front of a laptop in my office, being very quiet about it and talking to the team and being on the chat groups. On most days it's like that. So for the first good year and a half, I was pretty much doing things on my own. So I was business building, I was bringing in brand affiliates, I was taking my own photos, I was creating my own content, recruiting on the side, and training my team at the same time. So aside from that, I was also shipping products, delivering products, and so all of these things that don't have anything to do with building, I was doing on my own too. So I pretty much had to do time management and to allocate my energy on certain things. But after some time, I realized I was going to be more productive, and if I needed to be more productive, and if I were to scale bigger and globally, I needed some help. And so eventually I hired a team that would help me out, and now I have Abby that does shipping and delivery. That's why the NuGirls delivery system is so efficient, because I have her to help me out. I have Kim doing Instagram content, so she creates all of the video content and stories for Instagram and for Facebook. Then I have Marco and Ivan of Focus 5 Photography, who does all of the photos and videos, shoots all of the product photos and videos that we need. And then I have Bryle, who does all of my collaterals for Facebook and who is directing this documentary.
Actually, 16's sister Rain and her best friend Georgie are a batchmate of mine in college. So Georgie is actually the one who posted that on Facebook that 16 needed an assistant, and that's how I got it. I mainly handle inventory and shipping of the products to our NuGirls. My day starts off by checking our NuGirls order email. After checking our NuGirls image for the different orders for the day, I would go to the walk-in center to pick up certain products that we probably ordered online or just needed to be picked up. And then afterwards, I would go back home and would segregate the different packages that needed to go to different couriers and possibly the packages that are for meetups. My work schedule is actually pretty free. I actually do freelance makeup on the side, and working with 16 and NuGirls really helps me do all that, plus other hobbies that I really like to do, such as dancing and singing.
Actually, 1.5 ko pa lang siya. And it's super amazing lang na because of the online business, we get to be in touch more. So, magkaharap lang kami kapag pinagdaroan niya ako how to run my business. So, ganun na siya convenient. I'm working full-time aside from being a NuGirl or doing online business. So, from 6 to 2:30 or 4, I do the full-time work. And then, after my work, so, yun na yung time ko para gawin yung online business. So, super supportive naman kasi siya. You don't feel alone doing this business kahit wala kang experience at all.
As a mom, lahat ng mga moms nakakarinig. Isip ng umaga, baby agad, or tulog pa si baby, household chores. Online selling is really good for mom kasi magaling tayo mag-multitask. Mama 6 is my third time talaga. So, everything was virtual. All the recorded trainings and live trainings. Never thought na it was training na pala. And then, na-adapt ko na siya every day of my life. So, when I get to know Mama 6, personally, it's more than beyond na nakikita ko siya na nagsasalita na nagagawa siya. As a person, masisok ako. Approachable. Hindi ko ina-expect na ma-approach ko siya ng ganun kadali. And at the same time, tao siya. Introvert kasi ako. Step by step, hindi ko na lang siya na-realize na I'm into live product demo, into live training. Hindi na lang, ako na yung ibang AI na. Although, I'm still the AI na nakilala nila, pero nag-level up. Nag-level up ako. So, yung pagiging introvert side ko, meron pa rin, pero dahil because of these blessings na binigay sa girls and this team, hindi mo siya pwedeng itago. I-share mo siya dahil shinare sa'yo ng team mo, Mama Six, yung blessings niya. All the effort, 101% binigay niya sa akin lahat ng things. So, hindi mo siya pwedeng itago yung girls. So, isi-spread out mo talaga siya.
How to be a 16. She's a qualifying team elite, and she just launched the NuGirls Influencer Program, which broke over 2,000 members, and it is one of the most sought-after training programs now worldwide. 16 has been a speaker for the Singapore Convention,
Hi, Southeast Asia. So I actually got introduced to Nu Skin in 2011. So it was 8 years ago. I was 20 years old then, and I was working as an executive assistant for a chiropractic clinic. It was a small clinic, and that turned out to be my first and only job. But it wasn't until 2015 when I shifted to social media and creating a 100% social media-based business model. That is when I found my momentum, and that is where I found real growth.
the Vietnam Convention,
All about consistency. And what does consistency mean? I know you hear that a lot. Consistency means taking social media seriously and realizing that attention is here and respecting that and making a daily effort to engage with people that are on it. It's not a once a week thing. It's not a twice a week I'll post. Maybe I'll think about logging in today. It's about being consistent. And if you're going to be consistent with the three things: listening, spearfishing, and creating content. Facebook's behavior has changed, and they want people to think more about what they post. They want it to be more personal. They want you to share more of you. So the way you put up authentic content is always tell a story. The best skill that a salesman has to have is the ability to tell a story.
she got to executive and she fell out. But 16 was like, I LOI'd, I became an executive, I fell out, no problem, I'll just do it again. 16 just said, I'm not a failure, I just fell out, no big deal, I'll just do it again. Because 16 knew what she wanted to be and she had her goals. Struggling, overcoming challenges, and overcoming setbacks, it's a natural process to being successful. So the best thing I can say about 16 is she never succumbed to the drama. She knew what she wanted, and she just happily succeeded.
She is my boss, but she doesn't act like it. She really is a lady boss, but she's very, very friendly. And I think my relationship with 16 is more of just friends who have the same goal and have the same creativity. And I think working for people with NuGirls, I think it's not even like working at all.
Maraming nagbago sa lahat ng aspect, sa financial. So yung extra income, being a new girl is super masaya kasi yung feeling na nakikita mo yung mama mo na masaya because you can give more na eh. Unlike nung salary ko lang yung binibigay mo. Before parang kapag naka-experience ako ng mga failures, ng hardships, parang mas nag-give up ako agad. So, nung naging new girl ako, parang na-instill na sa mindset ko na dapat palaban lang, never quit, and just trust the process.
Well, as a mother, mas na-cherish ko yung moment ko sa baby ko. Hindi mapapalitan. Kahit na anong bagay. Lagi ko kasama yun. Basta kasama ko siya everyday. Hawak ko ang oras ko. Happy na ako. So, every day is a learning process. Every day is training. Every day you have to listen, you have to read. You have to believe sa lahat ng mentors, especially kay Monsis.
I want everyone to know that being empowered is a choice. There is an unlimited amount of opportunity to learn and earn the way you want because of the internet. And I think it's amazing how something so small, something that you can literally hold in your hand, can build empires and change lives. And it's so empowering that we live in an age where we can do that, where side hustles pay us the freedom to live the life we want. And I think that that should always be the goal, to live a life where you can choose and to live life on your own terms.